Let's talk about the Neewer TT560 Speedlite, and more specifically, how to get the most out of it. So if you're buying this, you're probably on a pretty low budget because it is only a $30 flash and it doesn't really have any features. Although if you're going to go ahead and do this, you might as well get this, which is also $30, which gives you remote control of it via this. So let's demonstrate. Rather than using the light sensor on the front to detect your flash, you can use RF to send off. Not very reliable. The battery in this is a pain to change, and a very weird battery at that. But it does work, and it's within that $30 price range, just as this flash is. It does work. It's just not great. And next up, I'm going to get a flash with this built in. More specifically, probably the Godox V860. Obviously a price difference, but I don't have to mess with batteries anymore because it has these rechargeable ones. So no more AA problems. Get twice the performance out of one of these. Anyway, this is about this guy and how to get the most out of it. So yeah, I do recommend, since you're in this price range, go ahead and get this guy to trigger it. But also, to make it look good, you need a diffuser, because direct flash is not a very nice look usually, unless you're trying to get something very edgy looking. But if you want a glamorous shot of somebody, you need to diffuse your light. And I'm assuming you're on a budget here if you're working with this, so I think you can afford a balloon. You can probably get a pack of them at the dollar store for $1 and about 15 of them. You can also get some chips there for $1, and that's good because you need this can and cut it 4.5 inches from the opening down to here, and then also cut this shape into the end, nice rounded end here and a little slit. And I'll show you why you need that. Bear with me. So, you will inflate your balloon. I've already done that. And then you pass it through and pull it out the other end. Then pull it up. And then you insert the TT560, which snugly fits into this can very nicely. And voila, look at that. Pointed right into it. And I'll flip it on, and boom, boom, boom. A nice big diffused look. The bigger your light source, the softer the shadows are going to be. There's not going to be hard edges. So like, say the shadow from the nose of the flash hitting it, instead of being a very hard line, it'll be more gradual from light to dark. So this is a more glamorous look. And well, here's an example of, I used this flash, the TT560, with a balloon, and I filmed this band. And this is one of the shots from that night that I printed out. And I mean, look at that. It might be cheap ass equipment, but this is proof right here. It works. And if you want to have more fun, go with color balloons. Or even more fun, take some ink to the balloon. Let me show you that. There's testing a shot. Here's the color balloons and some really horrible selfies. And just testing around with this. But yeah, you can see it works. Oh yeah, here's that shot again. There's actually a really fun one in here. This turned out great. So yeah, I was actually using this in a live event. Obviously I had permission to do this. Let's see, there was this really cool incident. Yeah, using it like a crystal ball. That was a pretty interesting effect. I like this one, yeah. Anyway, gimmicky, but effective. And yeah, so $1, not even, $30. So for $61 maybe, a pretty decent looking flash that gets results like this. So it does work. But yeah, the reliability isn't there for me. It was a good learning tool. I'm ready to step up to something that has the wireless built in. And then I'll probably still be using this on a fancier flash because this is very lightweight. I just carry balloons around. I don't know any diffuser that you can put on a flash that breaks down lighter than that. Lighter, smaller, and less expensive. I mean, if your diffuser gets messed up, you're out of diffuser. If mine gets messed up, I go buy a bag of balloons, and I can buy different size balloons. This is a much larger one than that one, if I need a larger light source, because I'm further from the subject. But when I'm close doing shots like that, and I'm close up to somebody, this, although isn't huge, makes a huge difference still compared to the size of the bare flash. Just don't use bare flash unless it's a creative choice to get really hard edges. Anyway, yeah, this works. Try it out. See if that works for you too. It was a good learning tool for me. It's not a bad flash. It's just obviously cheap and not full of features. So, yeah, it is what it is.